How does sedimentation shape deep-sea abyssal plains? Imagine a vast, flat landscape hidden beneath thousands of meters of water, stretching out as far as the eye can see. That's what scientists call abyssal plains, and they cover about half of the Earth's ocean floor. But how do these enormous, smooth areas form? The answer lies in the slow but steady process of sedimentation. Sedimentation is the process where tiny particles settle out of the water and build up on the ocean floor. In the deep ocean, these particles are mostly clay, silt, and the microscopic shells of tiny creatures called plankton. These shells are made of calcium carbonate or silica and fall like a gentle rain from the upper layers of the ocean. Over millions of years, this rain of organic and inorganic material creates a thick layer of fine sediments that blanket the uneven surface of the oceanic crust. The main sources of these sediments include material eroded from nearby continents, carried by rivers and ocean currents. Sometimes, underwater landslides called turbidity currents rush down continental slopes, depositing sediments in the deep. Wind-blown dust and volcanic ash can also travel great distances before settling on the ocean floor. Additionally, the remains of tiny marine creatures, known as biogenic material, contribute to the sediment layers. These include shells of plankton that are rich in calcium carbonate or silica. Larger particles called dropstones, which are pieces of ice that melt and drop stones onto the seabed, also add to the sediment layers, especially near polar regions. Because the deep ocean is so far from land and has a stable, calm environment, sedimentation happens very slowly. It can take millions of years for enough material to accumulate and fill in the rough spots of the ocean floor. Over time, these sediments smooth out the surface, filling in valleys and covering ridges and hills, creating the flat, expansive plains we see today. Sedimentation also influences the life that exists there. The organic material settling with the sediments provides food for the tiny animals and microbes living on or within the sediments. This marine snow sustains a variety of creatures that have adapted to survive without sunlight. The thickness and composition of the sediment layers affect which species can thrive. For example, some animals burrow into the sediments for protection or food, while others attach to the surface of larger nodules that form over millions of years within the sediment. These nodules add complexity to the habitat and support different types of marine life. In addition, sediment layers influence chemical conditions and oxygen levels in the seabed. Thicker sediments can limit oxygen penetration, affecting microbial communities and the animals that depend on them. The process of sedimentation shapes the physical and chemical environment of abyssal plains, creating habitats that support a wide range of deep-sea life. So, in essence, sedimentation is the slow builder of the vast, flat, and mysterious regions that cover much of our planet's ocean floor.